All right, guys, it looks like it's the chop game. Let's go, chop game. 3, 2, 1, bingo bango.
Chop game. Market makers playing that chop game. Traders getting wrecked, don't trade it the same. Long it, pull back, short it, moon quick. Market makers in the back, laughing. Confirm, breakout. No, now it's reversing. Market makers bait the highs and slice the lows. Paint the picture, then it folds. Fake bull flags, fake bear traps, jumping in late. That bag collapsed. Whipsaw move, straight disrespectful. No trend, just chop. Feeling regretful. Market makers see it stop like X-ray vision. Liquidity hunting, that's their mission. Retail trying to snipe the top. Market makers cooking, it's getting hot. Revenge trading will break your soul. Fear, greed, envy, you lose control. Jealousy, anger, revenge gets fed. You revenge trade, now in the red.
Don't feel like you have to be in a trade. Don't give up, I know it's hard. Royal flush soon, like playing cards. Markets change, can't trade it the same. Long the uptrend, short the flare.
It's that range game, fake out chains. Market makers profit, traders feel the pain. Candle art ain't what it seems. Chop is a weapon, killing dreams. Chasing that breakout too late, my friend. Market makers denying the sin. Retail trap, caught in that zone. That traders be holding bags, asking for a loan. FOMO hits, traders load that size. Price retraces, no allergies, but watery eyes. Market makers sell the dream by the dip, then the dip keeps dipping. It's a sucker script, adapt to die. That's the motto, no edge in chop, just highs then hollow. Top down scan, zoom out the view. Avoid the noise, wait for the cue.
Don't give up, I know it's hard. Royal flush soon, like playing cards. Markets change, can't trade it the same. Long the uptrend, short the flare.
Feeling fear, feeling greed, angry, mad, want that speed, fast, jealous, why? Trade the flex, revenge got you wrecked, now you second guess.
You gotta breathe and follow the plan. You'll win again if you understand. Don't give up, hold your ground. Set alerts for the trend, wait for the sound.
Whipsaw move, straight disrespectful, no trend, just chopped. Feeling regretful, market makers see you stop like X-ray vision. Liquidity hunting, that's their mission. Catch the move, not the hype parade. Stay in the game, that's how legends are made. Market makers playing that chop game. Set a stop loss on every trade. Trade with the trend. Or get trapped again.
That's right, guys. We don't want to get trapped. We have to trade with the trend. Do not give up. Don't give up. We are so close, so close. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, bingo bango. Bingo bango. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is your time. It's always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition, where we show you how to successfully trade without all the complicated terms, pattern memorization. That stuff's boring. Too boring. We do. So here on this channel, if you're new, we show you how to trade without charging you. There's a concept. You don't need to join my course or join my boot camp or join my Telegram group or Discord group or whatever to learn how to trade. I show you how to trade right now. And if you like it and you want the updates as far as trades and the market and everything else, then you join the group. But you don't join the group to learn how to trade. Here, I show you how to trade for free every single day. We do this a Monday, well, every day really, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is our new time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard. We'll try this out for a few months, and then we'll maybe change it for maybe an earlier time frame. But let's see how this goes. All right, so thank you guys for being here, and thank you so much for smashing the like. You guys are the best. Right now, we are looking at the crypto bubbles. Crypto bubbles on the daily. Ouch. Down 10%. Virtuals. AIA down almost 13%. Filecoin down 10%. Filecoin made a huge, massive move yesterday, but today they're down. Just know this. Nothing is guaranteed in crypto or trading. The only thing, even though I just said nothing is, the only thing that is guaranteed is what goes up will come down. It's just a matter of when. What goes up will come down. Now, will it continue going down? I don't know. Will it go up? I don't know. You have to trade the levels. If it's breaking levels to the downside, well, then more than likely it's going to continue going down until it goes up. But Joe, that's way too easy. That's trading. Nobody knows what's going to happen. Nobody knows. But I always say this, what goes up will come down. What goes down will come up unless it's a rug pull. And it's just a matter of time when it reverses. So just to let you know. On the hourly time frame, holy smokes. Man, so let's look at this on the daily. On the daily. You know, we had some coins made some really nice moves yesterday, but here's the thing. Nobody knows which coin's going to move. Nobody knows. Hey, thank you, Chris, for being here. Appreciate you greatly. Appreciate you. And thank you so much for that, man. Appreciate you. But nobody knows. So out of thousands and thousands of coins, let's just narrow it down to the top 100. How many coins did double digits in the top 100? I don't even know. You know, there's, what was yesterday? 5, maybe double digits, 6 double digits. And some of them weren't even in the top 100. So just to let you know, it is literally getting harder and harder. So if you have conviction in your coin, whether it's Dash, FETs, Filecoin, Near, maybe virtuals, then what you could do, none of this is financial advice, but what you could do is just add to your trade. DCA, that has been the best play. Doing the leverage trades, I love leverage. Ooh, it gets the blood pumping. I love it. You win, you lose. You know, sometimes you win big. Now, normally you don't lose big because you have stops in place and risk management and everything else. For the hourly time frame, so when it comes to risk management, what is that? For me, whenever I'm entering a trade, I always look at how much I can lose. Not how much I can win, but how much I can lose. Am I okay with losing $5? Am I okay with losing $500? If I'm not, well, then I have to lower my leverage or lower the amount of margin that I'm trading with. Or if it's just a regular spot trade, the amount of money I'm putting in on that trade. So risk management, I always look at it as how much is it for me to lose and for me to be okay with it. Trading is very psychological, and I talk a lot about the psychology of trading on this channel. And again, I just show you what traders go through. That's what I do on this channel. I show you what traders go through. I have nothing to sell you, so I'm not going to only show you the things that work. I have nothing to sell you, so I'm not going to only show you our wins. I'm showing you what a trader does. They win, they lose. You know, sometimes we win more than losing. And when we do lose, I always have a 3 strikes and I'm out. Yesterday, I had 2 strikes. We went into shorts on 2 coins, and they were looking great. Got stopped out. Got stopped trading. Okay, you know, and they were perfect setups. Just too early. So I didn't trade. Today I haven't traded. Maybe today we can get into a trade. So we'll see. We got Sin in the house. What's up, man? Let's see here. What goes up will go down, and what goes down will rebound, especially when it comes to Bitcoin. Yeah. Very true. Very true. Let us look at, this is so funny, the altcoin season index. Today is 29. Yesterday was 30. Last week, 29. Last month, 51. Let's go to the fear and greed index. We're going to check the crypto. 22. This is when we want to buy. This is when we want to sell. It's backwards, I know. But right now, again, if you have a coin that you really like, my opinion would be, yeah, pick some up. You know, whether it's Litecoin or Aerodrome Finance or whatever coin it is, because right now the excitement isn't there. But then when it comes over here and it's extreme greed and everything's going up, it's like, oh man, I'm not gonna sell. You know, I just need to hold it a little bit longer. And that's when it comes down. Liquidations. Let's look at the liquidation heat map. This is on the 24-hour time frame. Ooh, dog it. We are right in the middle. So we have 20 million sitting at 101. We have 17 million sitting at 100.8. 18 million sitting at 100.7. So between 100.7 and 101, there's a lot of liquidations right here. You know, real nice liquidations. Then to the upside, we have 22 million sitting at 102.8, and then 20 million sitting at 103. So nice liquidations up here. Let's go to the 12-hour time frame. So what does this tell us? So whenever we're looking at anything, always ask why. Why do we look at this? This is telling you where the market makers might take the price. If there is a lot of liquidations to be had, the market makers generally push it to that area. Not all the time, because as price goes up, there's new liquidity to the downside. As price comes down, there's new liquidity to the upside. So just keep that in mind. So liquidations are always there. It's just where's the most? Where can the market makers make the most? Let's see here. I haven't had much luck today, to be honest. Been in long since last night and thinking, yeah, it's rough right now. Bitcoin looked like it might bounce. I made a video for my VIP group earlier, maybe 8 o'clock in the morning, I forget what time, and thinking that we might potentially bounce at that area we went lower. And these coins, they are literally just following Bitcoin's doing. The alts could have a perfect setup, absolutely perfect. And then Bitcoin comes down a little bit, forget it. Forget it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, forget it. I picked up more Litecoin and Floki last night on spot. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Nice work. Nice work. That's... See here, Chris says, I'm currently in Bitcoin, Cats, Tau, Sol, and Doge longs, but they're looking a little grim. Either I get out now or I add to them and hold for the rest of the round trip. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and that's the thing too. Like there's some times where, you know, if you have enough money, you can add to these trades. This was last year. I had bought, I believe it was FET, and I'm thinking, okay, you know, fine, we may get a little dip or whatever, but I think we're going to take off. I added to it. There was actually 3 trades. I added to it. And then it went lower. And whenever I add, I double the money. So let's just say I put, just simple math, $10. So for me to add to it, I have to put $20. And if I add again, I have to do $40. So that, you know, hopefully when it starts going up, boom, I'm in profits right away. And at this particular one, I had 3 at the same time. And sure enough, I added like 4 times, maybe even 5. A lot of money. You know, doing the double every single time, that's a lot of money. And plus on 3 coins, and it was on the live stream too, where I was like, man, I might have to cancel these trades. I'm gonna have to close them out. I'm at a huge loss. All 3 of them, huge loss. But it's not going the way I thought it was gonna go. It's not bouncing. It continues to do lower highs, lower lows. And I even said on the stream, there's times you have to swallow your pride. Like you can't keep on feeding it. Now, I could have maybe fed the coins maybe 2 more times, 1 for sure, but maybe 2 more times for those 3 coins. But what happens if it goes lower? I would have completely lost all of my money. And on the live stream, I said, I'm gonna have to close out my trades. I don't want to. It hurts. It hurts really bad right now. And that's when you know you're trading with too much. I dug myself a hole and I couldn't get out. And I tried and I couldn't get out. So I canceled all 3 on the live stream, and you could just see my facial expression. I mean, because it hurt. It was a lot of money for me, it was. But I tell you what, 2 days later, I was really glad I did. Why? Price went lower, and I would have entered, I would have added, and I would have added again, and then I would have been liquidated on all 3 of them, and all of my money would have been 0, and I would have had to start from scratch. So even though I lost a lot of money on that trade, when, looking back at it, I'm happy that I did that. And especially 2 days afterwards, I checked it. It's like, oh man, I would have added and added, and it kept it, man. I'm really happy that I did not start from 0 again. Let's see here. Chris says, I meant it was on a demo account, but I still am trading like, yeah. And that's the thing too, like with the demo account, act like it's your money. And what I like doing on the demo accounts, so it's realistic for me anyway. Instead of having, I think they give you like $100,000. I just say 1,000 or 10,000, but I try to do it with 1,000. I'll say, here's a demo account, here's $1,000, because that's what usually people will trade with, like $1,000. There's times where I've done trades where I've only done on the account. I was like, all right, I'm gonna try a different style of trading. I'm gonna have $10. Can I make it up? Can I bring it to 0? Can I make it up? So we'll see. All right, let's see here. See, much risk management. Yep, works out way better. Yeah. And then one thing I also do as well is I'll actually do, it's called forward testing, where, and I show this a lot when I'm doing back testing, but we'll go over that in a second. So let's go ahead and, oops, just hit my desk. Let me get my notebook clean. So we're going to talk about forward testing. Forward testing. Okay. Let's see here. Lunar, what's up, buddy? What's going on, man? Wall Street also at the major CME decision point. Fill the last major open gaps, 96.91, or hold to 1,000. Zoom out. Yeah, and that's what we're going to do too. We're going to zoom out, and I actually have a thing where I'm going to be talking about the Wyckoff theory. I personally don't like the Wyckoff because you don't know what's happening till after it happens. Because then you say, oh, well, there's the spring. But if there's no spring, oh, well, then there's no spring. I don't like the Wyckoff. I trade levels. And you'll see the Wyckoff theory is levels. But we're going to bring that up. We got Mark Dutch in the house. What's up, Mark? Appreciate you, man, being here. Appreciate you. Let's see here. So let us go to Clash. People always ask about Clash. Clash, boring. Not doing anything. Very boring. It's our thought process. We have to make a pivot. We're still here. We're still at this pivot where we can add or enter a trade. We've done a lot of thought process. We started way back over here. And we're just following it. We're thinking from here, we may come down, take this. We came down, took that. Decision point. We're starting to come up, kind of gaining strength, which is good. Broke below, but now we're trying to fight up again. So I would just wait for this because we can easily come up and get rejected. Boom, come down. Duality in the house. What's up, man? Appreciate you. All right. So let us look at Bitcoin. Let's look at Bitcoin. So I made a video this morning for my VIP group. We talked about that earlier. Now we are in this zone. These are trend lines from the second cycle. These are trend lines from the first cycle. These orange ones, Bitcoin orange, from the first cycle to the second cycle, wick to wick, body to body. From here, it's the second cycle where we had our double top, wick to wick, body to body, and you can see that it's being respected. And this is one thing that we've been talking about for all the way over here. You know, if it comes down, we're looking for hopefully a bounce. Hopefully a bounce. And this morning, made the video. Price is here saying that I believe I did on the 1 hour. where we were getting rejected off of our trend line, which is very, very powerful. And you'll notice that on mine, I don't have a trend line, support resistance levels, support resistance. Like I don't have all that because eventually you're going to find support resistance. You're going to. But if you have just the key levels, that's all you need. And here, when the price was here, we started rolling over and we're thinking, okay, you know, the price might, I don't know what's going to happen. The price might come down in here, you know, between the 382, 0.5 level. This is where I would like to see it come down to before potentially coming up, doing this number, and then now telling us what it's going to do. It's going to roll over, break the low to attack this, and then possibly go lower to maybe 97.9, possible. Or are we going to attack the high to continue attacking the high? And then now this is potentially, even though it was a lower low, we're breaking out of this, you know, for me, I would more call it a falling wedge. You know, some people call it a bull crap. Nope. Bulloni. Nope. You're almost there, Joe. You're almost there. Bull bear. That's bear. So a bear pennant, possible, but then you had to break out here. Well, then how about a bear flag? Question mark? No. Fortunate. So here, price did come down, which we were thinking it might. Again, we don't know. It could have gone up from here, but we're thinking it might come down, bounce off of this area, come up. I don't like the fact that when it bounced, it went here. It did a lower high. I don't like that. I would have liked to have seen a bounce coming up, at least break this high, come back down to the 382, showing support, showing strength, and then coming back up. That way we can attack this, get rejected off of our trend line, maybe come back down to 102.9 before potentially going up. That's what I would have liked to have seen. Instead, price came down, up, possible bounce, possible, then came down to 0.5, beautiful. I love the 0.5, and then came down here, lower high, and now it's looking very weak to me. Let's see here, going down the list. Meet Damien's in the house. Zek for a long. So we'll see. Long question mark. Meet Damien. Thank you, Meet Damien. We'll see if we can make some money off of that one. All right. So, oh man, I don't like it. Down, up, down, lower. We'd have to see what's going to happen the next maybe like 5 to 8 hours to see if in fact we're going to attack this level, come up, do something like this, or if we're going to roll over, and right now it's looking weak, to where we just come straight for this and then maybe come up and come down, come for this, and then continue with this thought process. Yesterday, this was my A. I'm thinking we're gonna come down, come up, and then potentially, you know, do this number. But right now, because we did a lower high, we'd have to wait like another 5-6 hours, maybe 8 hours. I don't know. Enough to see if we're gonna break these highs or just come down. Do I think we can bounce now? See, and that's the thing too, like we can bounce anywhere. It just doesn't look strong to me. What about you guys? You think it looks strong? I don't. I want it to look strong. Sure, we have a higher low. But this is what really gets me right here. This lower high. I don't like it. Let's see here. Struggle Hard in the house. What's up, man? Appreciate you guys being here. New York was hunting both sides like it's starving. Yeah. And that's the thing too, man. And that's why I had the intro song Chop City. Or what's the intro song? I forget what the intro song was. But I think it's Chop City. Where it just chop. Just chop, chop, chop. So let's look at Bitcoin. So this is a pretty cool, we're on the daily. Let me go ahead and take this off so it's not too much. We're on the daily time frame, okay? So this is the Wyckoff schematic. And here I just typed in Wyckoff in the indicators. I just typed Wyckoff. And this one is pretty cool because it kind of makes it in blocks. So you have a red block, you have a kind of greenish block, and then, but it doesn't give it like this. So we'll kind of explain what this is in a second. So let's go ahead and do this. So this just kind of explains what it is, okay? So here's some definitions. Like I haven't done Wyckoff in years. So this will help you and me. Okay. Let's see here. So there was I saw it on YouTube. It was somebody's thumbnail where they were doing the Wyckoff schematic distribution. I was like, oh man, that looks like it. And what we're looking at, let's go ahead and just adjust this. Let's play with this for a little bit. Well, let's look at ZEC real quick. Let's look at ZEC. See if we can make some money while we're waiting. Let's see. Let's turn this off. Chiba shorts. Oh, this one already played out. We got our targets down here and our stop loss up here somewhere. Let's do ZEC. And that was one that was on YouTube. Furlong. Man, I don't know. No, non-financial advice. This was October 11th. So about a month ago. We were saying enter and then have a lower entry and no stop loss. Lower entry hit. Oh man, we almost made it. 37% lower. Okay. But it only went 34. We missed it by 3%. Anyway, but this is the power of DCA right here. Perfect example. Oh my gosh. Did I do this? No. 214%, no leverage. No leverage. 214% from last month. Would I sell? Heck yeah. Heck yeah. All right. So let us go ahead and hide all this. Because right when I'm looking at it, to me it looks like for a short. However, we got to zoom out. Got to. So let's go to this magnet tool from the low to the high, see where it can possibly retrace to. It broke through this 382 and almost went to the 0.5. Hasn't shown strength so far on the daily. Okay, so on the 4 hour, we can see that it came down, came up. Man, here's the thing too. I'm just thinking out loud. There's a lot of coins, well, not a lot. There's a few coins that have made some really nice moves. Example, Dash. I tried to short it. Stopped up. And then it went. Are you freaking kidding me? You freaking kidding me right now? ICP. Another one. Where this one, it moved really, really nice. And I'm thinking, oh man, we'll come down here to the 382, 0.5 on the fib retracement, and boom. Said, nope, not today. Stopped out. Stopped out at like 12%. But I was doing leverage, so it was 20, I'll just call it 25%. Sometimes they can keep on running. Let's look at Zec. C8B says PYR ran today. Yeah. I haven't heard that one in a long time, man. Long time. Went up. Nice selling pressure, nice wicks. Came down. Let's go to the 1 hour. Lower high. For pattern traders, they'll see this as a bull flag. I'm sorry, a bull pennant. I don't do patterns, but man, that's forcing it. That's forcing a bull pennant. It's actually a descending triangle. Like if you want to do patterns, it's a descending triangle. Did I hold on shift? So a descending triangle is way different than a bull pennant, because this is not a bull pennant. For a pennant, it's a triangle. This is a bull pennant, like a flag. This is a bull flag, like a, I guess it's like for the golf, a golf flag. I guess if that's what they use. And then this is like a flag from the flagpole. But you can see that these shapes are not this. This, it's coming down. So lower highs, but pretty much equal lows. Pretty much. I mean, it's by like $1. So this is just the start of a descending triangle. You know, what you need is, in order for it to be a pattern, you need at least 3 touches. Touch 1, touch 2, touch 3 for a pattern. Could this break down? Sure. Do I think it is? I think it is. But, so like if you're going to do patterns, there's a lot of traders out there that will call that like a bull flag or pennant or use them interchangeably. It's like, no, it's one or the other. When I look at this, I see this level. This is the level that I see. Let's go to a fib retracement. And the fib retracement from the low to the high, what that shows us is the retracement, hence the name, retracement of this move. On average, I would like to see a 382 or 38% pullback. 0.5, 50% is beautiful. I love this. When it goes lower into the golden pocket, 0.5618, then I get a little nervous because then it can continue coming down and then serve the golden pocket as resistance now. Continues coming down. Let's see here. I normally don't look down here, but we're doing it for the giggles. Okay, we did have, I mean, there's not even a hump here, it's just gradually up. But this was divergence because we're low, higher, high, lower. So divergence playing out or played out. I mean, it could go up from here, but for this one, I would have to wait to see, is it going to bounce or is it going to continue coming lower? But this one did a really nice move though. 15-minute time frame. I don't like this block. This block is boring. Like, hey man, let's go out. Let's go have some fun. I don't know, man. I'm just going to read a book. Oh man, you're boring. Yeah, it's a book on Bitcoin. Oh, what's that? And that's when they make all the money. Look at that, right? The center of this. I like dragging out to the left. Just seeing where it stopped. Look at that. Stop. No. Kind of. But this block. So I think personally, well, let's do this too. We don't want it to break below where it's breaking. However, if it does, we could potentially bounce off of the 0.5 or even the 618. So I would look for a bounce. I'm looking right here. I will look for a bounce. And I'm just going to go from the fair value gap from here. But this took some of it, so I'll just leave with the remainder. So we'll say bounce. That's what I'm looking at. Could I be wrong? Sure. But the one thing that I don't want to see is I don't want to see where it comes down, comes up, comes down, comes up again, comes down, and then loses. Because now we're breaking below the 618 and ouch. What I want to see is I want to see this come into here, bounce, come up, and then find this as support. See how it's finding it resistance? I want to see it find it as support. That's my thought process. And let's zoom out again. Joe, I'm getting dizzy with all this zooming out. Calm down, calm down. I said calm down. Let's go back to the daily. Where's my box at? Okay, so the fib retracement that I drew, that's for this smaller move. For the larger move, let's see here. Let me do it like this, that way we can see. Well, let me do it like this. Let's do this, and we're gonna zoom in. That way we can see. Zoom in. We're gonna go right here, hold down shift. We're gonna do this one blue. And then we're gonna type 382. 0.382. Okay. Then we're gonna come down here. And hold down shift so it stays straight. And then this one's gonna be yellow. We're gonna do 0.5. 0.5. So these are my fib levels. So now I can hide this. Now we can go to the 15-minute time frame. Double click. Move this around. Put on our thingamabob. Okay. So let's hold down shift. Bring it all the way over here. I guess right here. Go down shift. Okay. Okay. So what am I looking at now? For this smaller move, we would like to see a bounce here. But if it does come down more to the 618 on this smaller pull, it's actually the 0382 on the larger pull. And that's the minimum we would like to see it pull back to on the larger pull. So we could potentially come down here before going up. Now, if it comes all the way down here, granted, yes, it took all of this move, but we are, bouncing on the larger time frame. And that hopefully will do good. And then now we just need to do higher highs, higher lows. See here, Lunar says, I like spots. So I like zooming out. Yeah, and that's the smartest thing, man. Like you are a really smart trader, dude. You are so smart. You have such wisdom. Like I miss watching Porky. I really do. He just goes on way too late for me. But like I said, man, like I value your opinion. I value your insights. You are very, very knowledgeable. So, you know, thank you for being here, man. I greatly appreciate it. And thank you for everybody smashing the like. You guys are the best. Absolute best. But this is what I'm looking for. For it to come down, potentially bounce here. If it comes down lower, this will be the 382 on the larger time frame, 618 on the smaller time frame. So we'll see. We shall see. What's Bitcoin doing? Really? And the Zcash moving that much? Man. Let's look at this. So this is what I was looking at. I do thank you guys for being here. Just want to say that you guys are the best. Everybody who's here, just to let you know, you're my favorite. You are. All right. So Wyckoff. I don't do the Wyckoff. See here, maybe Zcash not a good low. Not at the moment. Not at the moment. Like we need to wait for it to bounce. And see, but that's the thing though. Like Neat Gaming, that's the thing. Like these coins, some of these coins have pumped, and you think, oh man, and I already got burnt twice. I got burnt twice. And it's like, man, it's golden. It's set. It's ready. And it pulls back a little bit, and then just to go like another 20-30%. It's like, really? Why? No reason for it. No reason. But yeah. And Zcash, I mean, you could be right. It could be ready to continue going up. But right now, I think it may pull back before potentially going up. But again, I could be wrong. So here, this is... Oh, cool. It has it on here. Accumulation. Oh, that's cool. How come I didn't see that before? Oh, maybe because I had shrunk? Or maybe I don't know. I was looking. Okay. So they're saying this is accumulation. How can you have accumulation when you have the... Well, let me show you. I said, let me show you. There we go. So this is buying climax. Nope, you can't see it yet. Where are you? Here. Buying climax, which is BC. Buying climax is distribution. Selling climax is accumulation. But here they have it labeled accumulation. I don't know why. See, and the thing with the Wyckoff theory is like you don't know until after the fact, because sometimes you'll have the spring and sometimes you won't. This one has the UTAD, and that is this right here. So let's take this off. You're confusing me over here. Okay. So here, in my opinion, again, I could be wrong, but we have the, can y'all see it? Right here. We have the preliminary supply, which is this part right here, where it's coming up, okay? And here's, we have it coming up. So this would be, I'd say right here. Let's kind of work this out. PSY. And again, I haven't done this in forever. See here, Wyckoff feels just as an overdone cup and handle. Yeah, every time something finds a bottom, I hear Wyckoff spring. Yeah, I don't like Wyckoff. I really don't. And the reason for it, as I mentioned, like you don't know until after the fact, because you could do all this whole schematic and everything. It's like, oh yes, it's coming down. And then it bounces. It's like, oh, well, that was the spring. What? We were doing distribution, but now you're saying that's the spring, so that is accumulation? How? Like we're up to the top. Because it happened. And it's just so funny. Like, I don't trade this. But anyway, if we were, this would be the preliminary supply. Then we have the buyer's climax or buying climax, BC, which would be right here. So it's just for funsies, that's all we're doing, for funsies. BC would be right here. That's the buyer's climax. Then we have the AR, which is the automatic. Oh, can you see it? Nope, nope. Then we have the AR, the automatic reaction. And that's pretty much, you know, the sell-off bounce type thing. So BC. So here, I would say this. You could argue say this, but then it wouldn't line up for this. Because we have the UT right here. Well, let's just label the UT first. UT. This would be the UT. And then this would be the other one. This is like the spring, but they call this one something else because it's distribution. And then let's say test. Like smaller. Okay, getting fancy with it. Market makers love the spring because of the, yeah. Very true. Oh, can't see you're coming. Nope. There you are. You're right there. Very true. Let's see here. What else? So AR. So the AR for me, oh man, I don't like it. But I mean, it still goes with it. I really want my AR down here, but I can't do that. So this has to be my AR. Then I have an ST. Meh. I mean, it kind of, but I don't have an ST AR. I could be doing this completely wrong. But look, see how this, and we had a lower. We have this, and then we have a lower. And then we have the Lipsy. What's that? I don't know. Some dumb names for some dumb things. There's that one. Clone it. Here's the other one. So we have that one and that one. We have our support lines from here to here. Let's just do this for funsies. That's all this is, funsies. I'm doing the kind of body closes. Because if we did the line chart, that's what we would see. Okay. Okay. Let's see what else. So let's do our vertical lines too. I don't have an ST though. So here's this. Here's this. Here's this. Here's this AR. It's right here. So let's do this, Sal. Are you guys still with me? Like, Joe, this is boring. Calm down. I said calm down. Okay, and then this right here. So this drop, I'm gonna do Alt. Oh man, I just forgot it. What's the vertical? Alt. Man, I forgot. Y'all know the shortcut for the vertical line? I do it all the time. Something with a V? Control V? No, Alt V. Boom. Okay. So here is Okay, so the rise up. So I'm guessing this. Help me. Let's move this to the front. Didn't help. And now so here it's breaking the support lines, and then now we're in phase E. Right now, let's go here, Alt B. Okay, so that's that phase. So BC, AR, I don't have ST. That's the only thing that's messing me up right now. I don't have an ST. ST is secondary test. Unless, no, because then if I move everything over, then none of this matches up. See, that's the thing too, like you have to, I don't have an ST. And again, this is on the daily time frame. So here are my resistance levels. So it's this one, which is right here. And then this one, which is right here, UT. And then we broke above it, and that's this part right here. These are my resistance levels. But these will do them red. Hopefully y'all can see that color. And then these are support. This is green. And now we're the only thing that we don't have is the ST for us to fit this schematic. I mean, to me, it looks like it. We had the run up, which is the preliminary supply. That's this run up right here. That's a run up. And we have the buyer's climax, and then it pulled back. Then maybe this? No, I can't. I don't have an ST. Oh well, no ST. Or maybe, no. I don't know. I give up. Zcash is still dropping. Yeah. So hopefully we bounce here for the 382. So here, because it did come down here, now what I'm looking for is potentially this. Now I'm looking for potentially this. And let's make this a little thicker. Now, am I going to enter if it turns, the next candle turns green? No. I need to enter on the break of a resistance, so a pivot. So it comes up, comes down, comes up, breaks the pivot, then I enter. Thinking that we can still get rejected here for this. Because we can come up and then roll over again. And then we just did a lower high. To maybe come down for this. But we'll see. This is now, since this came down further than I thought, but still bigger picture, 382 level, now would be a beautiful time for it to bounce. And we'd have to wait at least like an hour and a half, 2 hours, have the next candle come up, next candle come up, next candle come up, next candle come down, maybe next candle come down, the next candle go up, next candle up, and then break the level, boom, now we can enter. Could you enter now? Sure, why not? But it's too risky for me. Too risky. And then watch. Bitcoin tomorrow does this number. Says, oh, you're gonna do a Wyckoff? Well, I'll show you. Never mind. I was like, oh. Well, then this is the spring. Because now it's flipped. So, cool. Any questions, comments, concerns, issues, let me know. Don't ask me anything about Wyckoff. I don't like it. I don't use it. I don't do it. I lost a lot of money doing the Wyckoff, like a lot of money. I first got started and I joined a group, and I also had 5 mentors, not at the same time, but 5 mentors. One of them, he told me, oh yeah, Joe, you know, the Wyckoff theory, and I'm brand new. I was like, Wyckoff theory? Man, that sounds interesting. Oh yeah, Joe, you got to go on the daily time frame or even the weekly, whatever it was. And you know, this is what you're looking for. You want to go back to this date and then blah, blah. You got to look for that spring and this and that. It's like, oh, cool, man. Man, I put some money in these coins. I'm not talking no $5 trades. I'm talking money. And I had, oh man, I forget the number, like 68 or maybe 74. No, probably maybe 68-ish coins. And I had money, guys. Registered nurse, bunch of overtime, no family, just partied with my money, lived like a rock star. And one of my phones is locked up. It's got stories to prove it, but not locked up like in the county or prison or like I have it under lock and key. I could not run for governor or any kind of judicial or any kind of anything. Let's just say that. But part like a rock star, guys. And I had money, lots of money. So I put in a lot of money on these trades. And I think it was over 60 for sure. Maybe 74, 65, 68, I forget. But the first ones I put a lot of money in because, man, but then I found another one. And then before you knew it, like towards the end, I think I was only putting like 200 or, man, maybe 500. I mean, just little, you know, for me at that time, that was a little bit of money. And it's like, and then all of them in like 3 months, maybe 5 months, all went down like 70, 80%. I was like, ouch. And I was a new trader. And I said, okay, let me sell. I sold most of them when they came back up to a 70% loss. Welcome to crypto. Welcome to trading. And I lost so much money. Oh my gosh. And if I would have held it for like maybe a year, I'm trying to think of, if I would have held it for like maybe a year, then I would have probably made money. But I didn't know, so I just sold. We got Jay Violet in the house. What's up, Jay Violet? Appreciate you for being here. Thank you very much. Story time. Let's see here. Oh, hey. Past my bedtime. It's 10 o'clock. That's when we close down the show. We got Scar in the house. What's up? What's going on? So let's see here. Right now, the time is 10 p.m. We go live every single night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard. We go over crypto. We go over your coins. We go over the market. We go over some different theories. Tonight, we went over the Wyckoff theory and what could potentially happen. I don't personally like the Wyckoff because we don't know till after it already made its move. Now, for me personally, if it breaks, let's just draw this level. If it breaks a level, if it breaks to the upside here, more than likely we go up. However, because we went straight up, do I think we're going to go up? Because no, pull back at least 38, 50%. This one took it all back. Okay, fine. If it breaks this level, then we're going down. We broke the level and then we came right back. Oh, never mind. Okay, well, those are my two levels. We go up or we go down. And we go right in the middle. Okay, came down, support, broke through it. Oh, okay. So now my new level is here. And now this is telling me not looking good. We're not looking good until, or if, we come back into this range, because now hopefully y'all can see that it's a range. So the range that I would call would be here. We have more touches to here. This is my range. We have a wick, kind of body, kind of body, kind of body close, kind of body close. Lots of kind of body closes up here. Then we have kind of body closes down here, kind of body closes here, kind of body closes here, wick here, kind of body closes here. This is our range. And until we get back into the range, bearish. Been bearish for a long time. I don't like being bearish. And if we do get into the range, am I bullish? No, not even. Why? Because we're on the bottom. We can easily roll over. So we need to break the midway point, and the midway point, you can easily just go over here to your settings, go to style, go to midline, go to white, say okay. We would need to come up here and look at that. Man, I can't make this stuff up. Look at where these wicks stop. That wick stop. Kind of body's probably stopped there. Can't see it. But until we come up here, so this is extreme discount. This is discount. This is premium, extreme premium. But if we go up in here and then we break that extreme discount price to get into the discount price, and then we start now finding this as support in the premium, then of course we go to the extreme premium, then maybe pull back and then break through, we're good. In my opinion. I don't know. Let's see here. I see Scar says, I finally made it to a stream. Just an hour late though. We're done already. We do this at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard. Right now it's 10 p.m. Eastern Standard. But I do thank you though. I do thank you for showing up. It's Sunday morning. See, very good. All right, guys, if you haven't already, please smash the like. I do thank you guys very much. I greatly appreciate you spending your time with me. And again, we just go over coins. We go over stuff that may work out. Sometimes we lose. This one I gave out to my group. We lost. Ouch. And, you know, just too early. And then it went up and then broke this level and psh, come on. Another one we lost. Dash. Got stopped out right here. Could we have had our stop loss way up here? Sure. But look at that, 17%. And what if we would have been stopped out? Now, if we were looking at this, woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda. If we were looking at this, then potentially once it broke out or down from this box, then we could potentially try it again. You know, came down, would I have entered? No. Why? Because it went straight down. And here's another thing too, like the way I trade and mentor and everything else, I show you what I've done in the moment, not because I see what happened. It went straight down. No way am I entering this, because it could come up to the 50% of this, which it did, and then potentially come down here about 50% of this move, 30, 50%, and then break up. I'm thinking it's going to come up. You know, if it, you know, the FOMO continues, instead it comes down, comes up, lower, okay, fine, it breaks this level. Now, once it breaks this level, now, if I was looking at it, I'd enter the short. But I'm thinking maybe you go long this, I need to see where it's going to bounce. And then I wasn't watching it. And that happens. And right now we got like a triple top, you could say, or some people may call this a head and shoulders. I don't see any of that stuff. What I see is I see this level. That's the level I wanted to break. And it did. Could it go down lower? Sure. To me, man, it moved too much, but it has a lot to go to. 17, good Lord, 33. But I already got burned twice on coins that moved. To me, this looks, but look, oh, so for all the liquidity traders out there, if we come down to this, if we come down to this, they're gonna scream, oh, liquidity, price came for liquidity, blah, blah, blah. They're gonna scream that. Let's see if it comes down. Okay. Well, why doesn't it, or why didn't it, if it went down, if it goes down, why didn't the price come up here to get all of this and this and this? Why? Because the market makers wanted to go down and not up, or up and not down. It's the market makers. So what I do is I trade levels. If it breaks this level, more than likely come up here. If it breaks this level, more than likely coming down here. And that'll be my stance until it reverses. Because again, they do whatever. We can get the first one and it goes like this, then we go back into this range and now we come up. Okay, we got to change our plan. So that's my thought process. All right. Let's see here. See, yeah, I know, time changed. Yes. Very nice. Ooh. Oh yeah, let's go to Road Dog. He's not even gonna know where we're going. All right, Road Dog. Everybody put trade intuition raid. Trade, I'm trying to find this thing. Trade intuition raid. Is he even on? Yeah. Oh, 10:30. Well, he's not even gonna know. But I do thank you guys very much. Trade intuition raid, I would really appreciate it. And I do thank you. And we'll see you tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard. Until then, as always, do not feel like you have to be in a trade. You know, just take your time and make a plan for sure. And I'll probably give Dash to my VIP. Get that set up. All right. Thank you so much, guys. We'll see you on the next one. Make sure to put trade intuition raid. I do thank you guys, and we'll see you tomorrow.